Welcome to the Zelfaldar Commodore 64 Assembly Language Programming Tutorial Series Episode 6. In Episode 5, I covered adding a player character to the map and adding in movement detection. I know it's been quite a while since the last video, about 2 months, and I apologize for that. I do intend to follow up this video a lot quicker. Today happens to be Labor Day, so I hope everyone's having a great holiday. In this video, I cover adding a few sound effects to the project to help bring it to life. Programming sound effects is not really my forte, so in today's video I will be mostly tweaking a program taken from my Paclone project to achieve the desired effect. A link to the source code for this project will be listed in the video's description, so let's jump into it. So I'm going to bring in Paclone. The goal here is to create a sound for movement. So when your character's moving in the Zelfaldar program, I wanted to have some kind of a movement sound. And more than likely, if you're going to fully flesh this out, you'd have multiple different type of movement sounds. But I didn't want to have to recreate the wheel writing it from scratch. So I'm going to take a copy of one of the sounds out of the Paclone. And I think I'm going to use this one, the eat fruit sound. And I'm just going to copy it. And I'm going to go back into the Zelfaldar program project. And I'll create a new file here. Let's go sound move. And I want to strip out these comments. And let's just see what it sounds like. So this is taken from the Paclone video game. So this is what the eat fruit sound sounds like. Okay. So there's a couple of ways to modify this. I have this wave up, so what you hear is a woo, like a whoop. It goes down first, it goes doo whoop. So it makes a down wave and then an up wave. So you can either eliminate one of the two and make it either just do up or down and then tweak the values, or you could just tweak them both and make these. The bigger you make those numbers here, the higher pitch the sound will sound, and then obviously the inverse is true. So I just want to lower this down to like 13 to 10. And then have it go from 10 back up to 13. And that's probably going to do what I'm looking for. I think I can use that as the sound to move around. You might even want to make it where it alternates like a boom, 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 like a click, 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 click. But let's just see what it would take to add that into the Zelf project here. So right now it's a separate program. And I have it called sound eat fruit, but we'll just call it sound move. And just copy it in. Let's see, before we copy this, we left off here with Zelfaldar 6. Let's take a look at Zef 6 just as a recap to see where we left off. And it has been a while. So all I want to do is add that sound in, so when you're moving up and down, kind of makes a little noise, like click, click, zip, 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 zip. Okay. I'll leave F6 alone here, and I'll copy it. While we're at it here, we'll put a comment. And today is the 3rd of September. I could do an include for this, but I'd rather just add it in line. And it's a matter of determining where do you want this in the program code. Now you could throw it in the interrupt, but at least initially we're not going to do that. Let's just throw it right here. Let's just throw it at the bottom. These constants can be moved. And I have constants up here. Okay, now it's a matter of calling the program. So every time you move, you want to make the sound, and it could get annoying if there's no delay in there, but let's just see. Where do we put this? So it has the move routine, waits for a keyboard input, and then it jumps back to the main loop. Let's just put it here. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's see. See, the only problem with putting it there is it makes that. I mean, it's working great, but that almost sounds like a block sound. Like, probably need a different sound for block. Kind of like, I need a block, like a ain't, like a boom, 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 or something. It almost sounds like a block sound. The sound I have almost sounds like a block sound. I'd rather have it a little lower pitched. I might tweak it. But that's a good start. So like having it right here, the sound move, when you first start the game, it's going to make the initial sound. It's going to go click. So that's what you heard when it first started. You'll hear a click. Hear that pop sound. That's the first call. And then whenever you move up, down, left, or right, or you try to move up, down, left, or right. The other problem is, even when you can't move, it's going to make that sound. So essentially what I'm saying is this has to be moved into each portion right before you jump back to the main loop. Oh wait, yeah. Yes, can move, okay. Yeah, so you don't want to make that sound when you're being blocked. You want a different sound. But you do want the sound I'm gonna do it right there. This might cause a problem with compiling. Depending on the, if I have enough instructions. I want to pass the barrier here. Okay, F5, let's see. Yep, invalid branches was what I was worried about. Move left is a problem, okay. Let me try moving this up here. See if that, okay. Oh. Causes a problem with my labels. Gets a little sloppy, but let's just see if that works. See, when I'm blocked, no longer makes a sound. Okay, I'm going to tweak that sound now. Now that this is sort of working. I'm going to put an underscore here. Now that this is sort of working, I want to tweak this sound here. Maybe copy this to do a different sound. We probably could just tweak these variables right here to make a different sound, but until I know what the sound is. Add new. Sound block. Blocked. So instead of, I'm thinking I want the sound to be like bang. I'm not going to do an up and down. Let's just see what that sounds like, going up from 5 to 20. Ooh, that's weird. Might not be able to use this particular, the wave up thing, the way it's written. I want to go like 5. Say 1 to 5. Kind of make it longer, or do it multiple times. That's promising. Let me turn that up a little. It's not quite the sound I wanted. Closer. Just to show you how this is going higher pitched. This will sound like a bird chirping probably. Oops. That's horrible. Sounds like a periscope. Let's see. Let's go down to 5 to 7 to 13. I mean, the last one 14. That could work. The lower you go, 2 to, let's make it a shorter, 2 to 5. Ooh, what happened there? Yeah, see, that's too low. Could also do a like a pause between them. That's not bad. Let's look at what the original sound sounded like. That sound, and then you have so you have this. If I did a delay, so what was the name of that? Delay. Do it twice. Delay hardly registers. I need a larger delay. It's not ending the sound in between the delays. Let me you have to turn the sound off. Turn it back on. Oh, okay. Turn the sound off. Turn the sound on, okay. So I'll do probably one of the delays instead of both of them. And lower this down. Just kind of getting to what I wanted. Yeah, a little quicker than that even. Let's go 50. Maybe a lower pitch would be better. So that's where if you had these in constants. So I'll put these in constants. And I'll just toy with those values. So let's make sure it works after making that change. Okay. Now let's go down lower on the pitch. Like 9 to 12. And let's see how the original sound. I keep forgetting how the move sounds. Should probably just leave it running. Okay, I like it. Okay, yeah, so this blocked sound might not be bad. And I'll add that in. We'll call this sound blocked. I don't need to redefine these, but so I won't copy those in. It's probably going to cause me some compilation errors. Put it at the bottom. I realize some of this code is duplicated and it can be optimized. And then where the code is to make the sound, so I'll copy it. I'm thinking every time it prints the word blocked, we can make the sound. Oh yeah, if I put that check in there. But, okay. Sound blocked. So wherever the word blocked is, I realize this could probably be a tad better organized. Okay. Move left. Boy, I don't know if this will work. Aha! Hey, I kind of like it. I don't know. You know, you can always go back and tweak the sounds to your liking, but to me, it starts to bring the project to life here. So. But that concludes this segment. Thanks for watching.